everyone. I'm speaking to you from Poland, from the heart of the Europe. My name is Zbigniew Wiliński and I represent Polish Financial Supervision Authority, Fintech department. In 4 next slides, you will hear about our strengths that, in our opinion, are important for the Fintech sector. I'm proud I can present the report How to do Fintech in Poland. The report is the first guide addressed to foreign investors presenting Poland in this topic. We recommend Poland for the conducting and developing innovative financial services. Step by step, this publication presents the country's economics and human capital, maturity, the innovativeness of the financial sector, the regulatory framework determined by national and EU legislation. The report was prepared, as you see on the logos on the bottom, the slide, the Fintech Poland Foundation, Polish Investment and Trade Agency, and Polish Financial Supervision Authority, and many other co-authors. Thank you all of them. During the short presentation, I would like to encourage you to acquaint this report and considering Poland as a place to start operation in the fintech sector. Let's jump to the next slide. I will try to answer the question, why exactly Poland? First, because I love my country and I'm a Polish patriot and resident, of course. But the truth is in elsewhere. I will explain in the next sentences. Have you known that Polish is the country in the Central and Eastern Europe with a population almost 40 million? Over 35% of the society has university degree. We have 16 cities, over 200,000, and capital almost 2 million residents. Value of assets in the banking sector is more than 500 billion USD. Our currency is the Polish zloty. For one Polish zloty, you can get about $1 you can get 4 zlotys. We have 20 universities, 28 technological universities, and 37 economic universities in Poland. Have you heard that Poland's rank in technical competition is 3rd position in Europe according the Global Skill Index? And a hacker competition is called Hacker Rank, behind China and Russia. And you see our country. Poland is with 71 IT students and 11 graduates a year, is the largest hub in CE and one of the most important IT centers in Europe. More than 20 of all the IT specialists and software engineers in CE region are to be found in Poland. About 500,000 people work in the Polish ICT sector. The value of the market in Poland amounts to over $11 billion. The demand for the new professional continues to grow due to international recognition of Poland as an attractive place to develop ICT solutions. Poland is the primary destination for investors in CE region and one of the top in Europe when it comes to establishing business operation. For more than 20 years, like no other country in CE, Poland has managed to attract a significant amount of foreign capital, totaling $196 billion. Today, Poland hosts 16 in 16 cities international operators and provides good opportunity growth. Polish cities such Warsaw, Kraków, and Wrocław, where I was born, play a key role as a business service sector hubs both on global and regional scale. They already have an established reputation with the major players in this market. Next slide. The Polish financial sector. On this slide, you can see three features which that prove Poland is the right place to write profitable business. First one, digitalization. Second, openness to innovation. And third, country specifics. It was mentioning that a few numbers from picture. And for example, the domestic financial sector employee a total of over 155 people. Currently, balance sheet total now exceed more than 2.2 trillion Polish zlotys and almost doubled in 10 years. Here I want to say more about Polish banking sector. In our opinion, Polish banking sector is open and developing system. For example, two of them to 10 largest banks, namely mBank and Alior Bank, entered the market fairly recently. It happened 2000 and 2008 without the legacy IT architecture dated tens of years back, and instead with bunch of French ideas to conquer the market with. Spotless digital channels are definitely one of arguments to attract young customers to banking service. Polish banks started investing in the development of online and then mobile channels very early. The first pilot mobile apps in 20 years ago. The most digital banks proudly report that even up to 60 of their clients manage their account using online banking, while 40 use only mobile banking. The total number of the mobile banking users surpassed the 13 million mark out, of which estimated 5 million are described as mobile only. That means they rely entirely on smartphones to manage day-to-day banking needs. This is the second slide. I would like to tell about the Polish phenomenon on the payments market. We could say that BLIK is the great example of Polish innovation. It is a payment method established back in 2015 by the Association of the Six Bank in Poland. It operates as a six-digit code generated in the banking app that can be used to make an, for example, e-commerce payment inserted at POS terminal to process payment in the physical store, to execute a peer-to-peer transfer or withdraw cash. The convenience of this payment method, especially in the commerce, decided about this, its incredible success. The number of the example, for example, in quarter 3, 2018, we observed 24 million transaction versus 56 million transaction in quarter 3, 2019. It is important that in only quarter 3, 2020, BLIK have made 110 million transactions. BLIK is now preparing for going global in cooperation with MasterCard. It's important to remember this name, BLIK. Let's jump to the next slide. And this is it will be easier for me explain what it's my work, because it's my work. Our contribution, my office, it's really huge in development on fintech sector. The Polish Financial Supervision Authority recognized the potential related to development of financial innovation in Poland and worldwide. Therefore, undertakes a number of supporting activities in this respect. One of them was to establish the Special Task Force for Financial Innovation in Poland. It called Fintech Department. I'm in charge of this department. Thanks to its activities and effective dialogue with the market, what is important in my opinion, it was possible to identify and remove numbers of the barriers hindering the development of fintech sector in Poland. The creation of the Innovation Hub program and the establishment of the Fintech Financial Innovation Department in 2018 was important part of our strategy. During 2 years of Operation Innovation Hub, we have helped in the legal framework and regulatory framework over 140 entities from fintech sector. It is important that entities were local from Poland as well as from abroad. The solution we encountered in this program influenced the development changes in the financial market service. For example, the development of open banking, the extensive use of remote channels, the established customer relationship, for example, during onboarding new customers, and the development of artificial intelligence and globalization of service provision. I think one is necessary that supervisors should take a proactive approach to the development of the fintech sector. This is very important. Taking into account the above, we encourage both domestic and foreign entities to join the discussion with us throughout the before mentioned innovation program. Last but not least, I would like to say about virtual sandbox operated in virtual environment. It was launched by us in 2020, and Sandbox enabled testing innovative solution according the EU directive PSD2, ICE and PIS. In few words, shortly, it is a new category of service providers will appear on the payment service market. In addition, banks, payment institution, there will be next institution known as TPP, third-party provider. They will be able to provide two types of new service. ICE, it means Account Information Service, is aggregated information about the status of the bank accounts, several in the different banks, therefore giving customers an easy online view and their finances. Another service, Payment Initiation Service, that is PIS, is an execution of the payments using the client's bank account on this behalf. After receiving the login data, the customer's online banking, TPP will initiate a payment in specific amount, a specific recipient, and report to the customer about its implementation. Participation for entities, I think it's really important, it's for free. This is the last slide. And If you are interested in starting in business in European Union, especially in Poland, please contact us. Please don't not hesitate. We will take care of you and help you develop your business in Poland and probably in Europe. Further contact details to Polish Financial Supervision Authority, Polish Investment and Trade Agency, and to Fintech Poland Foundation, you will find in the report, which is available on the website fintechinpoland.pl. Thank you very much for your attention, and probably we meet soon in Poland. I wish you good luck throughout the FinTech Festival in Singapore. See you next. Bye bye.